All right, what's good? What's good? What's good? Give y'all time to drop in because I don't know if people gonna see it because I said I was gonna be here at 8. It's actually 7:30, and I'm trying to get this done quick. Hopefully, people got notified, so I'll be on here talking to myself. Let me see, because if that's the case, then I'll drop off. All right, two of y'all in here. Thumbs up the video, drop a comment in the chat. Let me know what y'all want to talk about with episode 1. I need to start doing before I do these. I guess weekly I'm gonna do like a comment in the community page to see what y'all want to talk about. I'm gonna probably do something like we can drop comments, drop topics on what we're gonna talk about. What's up, Ray Milan? What's your thoughts? Tell me what your thoughts are on the episode, the first episode. I hope everybody got notified. But then again, it's my fault because I said I was going to 8 and here it is 7:30. But what's your thoughts on episode 1? I'm gonna pull up my notes because I still got them up. Let's see. Episode 1. What do we have? We had Asian Doll and Mariah Lynn's little. What you thought about that? Asian Doll and Mariah Lynn's preview of their fight. And we got a little bit of the context on what the fight was actually about. So I wonder about that. Where is everybody at? Drop in the chat when you come on in and hit the like button too. Do that as well. But what were y'all's thoughts? You got the notification late. YouTube be playing sometimes. See, now that's the thing. YouTube. That's why I wish I knew how to do it to where I could actually notify. But then again, I went kind of late too. Well, I went earlier than I set it. I set it for 8, but I went at 7:30. So I wonder if that had something to do with it too. But I don't know. But let me know what your thoughts are. I'm going to pull up my notes. I know what I want to talk about, but I want to see what y'all want to talk about. It's 4 y'all in here. Please drop in the chat. Let me know what y'all want to talk about. We talk about episode 1 of Baddies Caribbean. I know y'all probably got some thoughts, so please drop them in the chat so we can have something to talk about. Because I'm probably going to do, for going forward, I'm going to do a community page post where after I drop my recap, I'm going to have y'all drop in the comments what y'all want to talk about specifically about the episode. Because I don't be knowing what I be wanting to talk about. I just bounce off of what y'all be saying in the comments. But if you watching, which I see 4 people are watching, Bree, what's up? What was your thoughts on the episode? 6 of y'all in here right now. Drop in the comments. What's your thoughts on the episode? It's kind of hot. What was y'all's thoughts on the episode? Terry, what's up? I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well as well. I'm not talking to you, Siri. What was your thoughts on episode 1? Okay, Jela versus Biggie. Who do y'all think won? And whose side were y'all on? Biggie low-key ate Jela up because they both had a little damage. And that's the thing, because I didn't think Biggie was gonna be able to handle Jela. And I feel like she didn't let Jela get off what Jela normally does. Jela never really has a problem getting her shots off, and she had a problem getting her shots off in honestly all 3 of them rounds, which is why I feel like she wanted to continue to go more rounds. But I wouldn't say Jayla lost the fights, but she definitely got touched. And I think what made it so shocking to all of us is the fact that we've never seen Jayla in a fight where she's gotten touched. Now that we think about it, she's never not gotten touched, or she's never gotten touched. You're on Biggie's side more, but I get Jayla's point of view. That's the thing. I see Jayla's point of view. The whole situation itself, I'm on Jayla's side, really. Now, I'm not trying to be biased, but I feel like because when Natalie asked the question that started everything, Jayla was not trying to answer the question because she knew it would come off messy. But Natalie continued to ask the question, and Jayla answered the question, and it was she gave it an honest answer, and the answer is the same answer that we all said. The question was, who won the fight between Rolly and Biggie at the reunion? We all saw that Biggie lost the fight. I got on this live, or I think I got on my recap and said that she lost the fight. Why? Because Biggie ran into that fight, head down, swung and tried to run away and let Rolly, she had her back to Rolly the whole time and let Rolly just start slap boxing on her back. So she did lose the fight. So then with that, with the clips going on social media, on the T pages, Biggie saw it, and Biggie said when she sees Jayla, she gonna slap her because of that. And like what Jayla said, like she said, what did she say? Like you could have jumped in my DMs and you could have told me or talked shit to me or said whatever you wanted to say, but you decided that you wanted to say that she wanted to slap me. So whenever you say you want to slap me, when I see you, and that's what she said, when I see her, I'm gonna slap her. When you see me, I'm gonna be expecting you to slap me. I'm gonna make you stand on it. Like you said it, so I want you to do it. So that's why I was more so on Jayla's side. But I respect Biggie. I respect Biggie for at least not letting Jayla punk her. She swung every time Jayla asked for it. So I'm not mad at that either. I see both sides. But Biggie, that's the thing with Biggie. I feel like with Biggie, I hope she continues to stay the way she is, because I like the fact that she is standing on business already this season. She's not letting them punk her. She's doing what she wanted to do. Because Natalie was like, you trying to slap Jayla, that's crazy, because do you not know who she is? Yes, Jayla does have a reputation of beating people up, but like I said, that don't pump fear in my heart. If I say I'm going to slap you, I'm going to slap you regardless if I win, lose, or draw. Just like she said, win, lose, or draw, she going to slap her. So I respected Biggie for that. Biggie always gets a good first hit. She left damage, and Jayla low-key was struggling, but she overall won, but didn't demolish her. She definitely didn't demolish her, and that was what we were all expecting, which is why I feel like with us expecting her to do that with Biggie's track record, that's what makes Jayla's altercation, scuffle fight with her look disappointing more so for Jayla than it did Biggie, because Biggie, we did not expect her to be able to at least leave a mark on Jayla. And that one little part behind, when they walked behind Natalie's chair, she like stuck. I just watched it back, but she just stuck like Jayla real good, and her head went back, and she had her in the headlock too. And I feel like during that first round, Jayla was trying to swing, but she couldn't swing, because the minute she got stuck and got put in that headlock, security came around and was all over him, so Jayla couldn't really get anything. So in that first round, I definitely gave that to Biggie, but the last three that went around, Jayla was still trying to stick with that right, and that's the thing what Jayla was doing. That was the issue. She could have gotten Biggie if she used that left hand. She was sitting there fighting like Krishan with one arm. I understand Biggie, but don't be mad at Jayla when Tasiki literally was yelling at her right after the fight, right, about how she was doing in that fight. Biggie is sensitive, and Natalie knows that this is really Natalie's fault. I know. And that's the thing. Natalie knows what she's doing. She knew she was going to cause a fight. She knew she was going to bring Jayla back, and she knew she was going to bring Biggie back, which ultimately was going to lead to a storyline. Natalie is playing the producer role. That's what she's doing. Biggie was doing too much on the internet. That's why I'm Team Jayla, because Biggie is an internet gangster until it's time to fight. Exactly, because she didn't want to fight initially. And to the point where Jayla kept telling her, I want you to hit me, and then stood up on her, which I'm also happy that Biggie got up, because I always say you don't never let nobody stand up on you, because the minute you let them stand up on you and you stay seated, you giving them the upper hand. So at least she got up. Where I come from, don't threaten to touch my tail. Exactly, don't threaten me. You threaten to hit me, then I'm going to be expecting you to hit me, and I'm going to want you to hit me at this point. Be surprising when she mushed Jayla. Yeah, that was shocking. I was surprised. I was not expecting that. The clip that they showed at the beginning, when they were still filming, y'all remember whenever that Zeus put that little clip out when they was filming, and they put this clip out of this particular scene. But I think the part of the fight that they showed was like the third or fourth part, or the third or fourth round. So I wasn't expecting to see Biggie even get anything on her. What's up, Sharika? Biggie got Jayla when they were behind that chair. That's why Jayla was mad and wanted to keep fighting. But of course, Jayla won. Exactly. And that's the thing, because Jayla, like I said, Jayla, we ain't never seen Jayla get hit. Jayla is always doing the hitting and doing enough of the hitting that is powerful enough to where her opponent either can't fight back or does not want to fight back. So that was what was most shocking to all of us, I feel. On some G shit, Biggie snatched her chain. She did. But Jayla don't care about that chain. So I'm glad if she's going to snatch somebody's chain, it should be Jayla. So Jayla don't care about that chain. Now, if she did it to Mariah Lynn, she probably would have had an issue, and we would have been hearing about that chain forever. If anybody calls her weak for scratching Jayla when everybody was on T-side for scratching Scotty. Yeah, I don't think she was weak for that. I feel like I don't even think Biggie is weak, period. I feel like in terms of fighting, I feel like she be scared sometimes. Well, I don't even want to say scared. She just don't know how to fight. That's the thing. She needs to learn how to fight. Her being around Tasiki as much as she is, you would think she would at least know how to go into a fight. And when I say go into a fight, knows to go into the fight, head up, keep your fist in front of you. Like, don't be swinging like this. Like, keep them in front of you and be watching what you're doing. She's scared to get hit. That's what it is. She's not scared of them. She's just scared of getting hit. That's why she swings and runs. Like, you're gonna have to you might get hit sometimes. Like, it is what it is. We don't at all. Yeah, Aubrey's reaction was hilarious. Hilarious. Like, her facial expressions, and you could tell it's a genuine expression because I feel like Aubrey did not realize what she was getting herself into. Maybe Natalie like pumped her head thinking that she was gonna be on this experience with a bunch of women. They don't fight. I don't know. Maybe Aubrey didn't do her research, but I really feel like Aubrey had no idea what she was walking into. And when that fight ended up happening, you could tell because the minute Biggie stood up when Jela said, "You said you was gonna slap me," and I was like, "What are you about to do?" And then Biggie got up and you look at Aubrey. Aubrey sitting there looking. And she look back. I was weak. Aubrey is hilarious. They did do good with this episode. The production, yeah, you're right. The production, the only thing that I did not like was the intro. Like, then they stuck it in the middle. So weird. Me and Movie was talking about that earlier. But they stuck it in the middle of the episode, like 30 minutes into the episode, they stick it in there, and then it's stupid. It literally looks like the same intro from last season, where they did like a little, I guess, green screen type of deal with their pictures, and did stills, and then like did 3 shots per girl, and then switch it over. That was whack. I feel like the best intro that they've done was Baddies West. That was the best intro. Like the way they had the girls like kind of doing slow motion shots and like having them like close ups. Them dressed up nice, like having, I think they had multiple different outfits too. So that was the best intro. And for them to, I know they got way more money now than they did during West. And I feel like during West was really like the come up season. I feel, well, South was the season that put it on the map. Baddies ATO was kind of like the trial season. And then Baddies South is what put Baddies like on the map. Like, okay, this is a show that could go the distance. West kind of really stamped it, like the social media presence. So Baddies South had social media presence, but Baddies West had the presence, and I noticed it with my views. Period. Like Baddies South, I got decent views, but Baddies West was like you could tell this show was kind of popping off because my videos were starting to pop off. And then last season it was everywhere. You couldn't turn anywhere on your phone and not see something Baddies. Like you saw it on TikTok, you saw it on Twitter, you saw it on YouTube, you saw it on Instagram. It's everywhere. And then now, and with all of that trajectory, they're getting more money, which in turn should be going to production, which should be going towards. And when I say production, that's just like equipment, places to stay, which is why I'm excited to see these houses because they looked nice from what I could see whenever the certain girls that I do follow on social media, when they were posting their little clips and stuff, you could tell the houses were a lot nicer. So, and the girls look good. I will say that every single girl that they showed last night looked really good. It looked like they had some money. Like they look like they had some money. Do y'all want to go through the list on my thoughts on and how y'all's thoughts? I was gonna say our thoughts on how they looked last night in the episode. Biggie really needs to keep her head up because Biggie be trying, but she loses it when she puts her head down because she goes backwards when she has it. Exactly. And I feel like Biggie, if she really head up and just literally threw all that power into that punch instead of running away, she could do some damage. Like Biggie strikes me as the type of person who's got some power behind her hand. She just don't know how to use it right because she's too scared to get hit. Jaheim, what's up? Did you get the notification late? Because you always first in the chat. Ray Malam, you were sitting here like, where everybody at? Now y'all showing up. 19 of y'all, please thumbs up the video and please drop a comment in the chat. Let me know y'all here. We talking about episode 1. Let me know y'all's thoughts. Just drop a comment, your thought on the episode, just to let me know so we can know where to go from here. But Rolly actually don't look a mess, Jaheim. This normally always stands to be true, but in this episode, she looked her best. I will say that it's the best for Rolly. And honestly, I won't be a hater. She did look. This is the best she's ever looked. Like she's still big, but she's not like it's a completely different Rolly than what we are used to seeing because her gut is kind of like she's still big, but it's not like all out. Her shoulders are more proportioned. She had her makeup looked good, her hair looked good. She looked good. I'm gonna give her props. I'm not gonna hate. I'm not gonna hate on her. What's up, Sanders? I missed that Baddies song. Yeah, the Baddies. I feel like Baddies. Which one do y'all think is the best one? I feel like Baddies West. I feel like I like that one better than the one from last season. Y'all tell me which song y'all like the best. Which intro did y'all like the best? You hate Biggie. Why you hate Biggie? Tell me why you hate Biggie. I want to know. I want to know. Shall we get into Rolly and Anna? It's crazy that they still beefing and they may not even get a real fight. Anna's whole tactic for fighting Rolly was stick and move, bob and weave. And it's smart. When you was little as her, fighting somebody as big as Rolly, you gotta stick and move. Because if you allow her to get that weight on you, you done. Look at what happened with Camila. Camila let her, she tried to pull her, and then she let that weight get on top of her. And what happened to Camila? She down there kicking while Rolly's down there swinging. You can't let her get on top of you. And Anna being as small as she is, and it's smart. Like I said in my recap last night, her running, as Rolly said, you ran from me. No, she didn't run from you. She just was smart. Like, I'm going to keep moving because I know if I keep you moving, you're going to gas out. And if I really want to hit you with the one hitter quitter, I can do it. And I know you're not going to be able to get back up. So, but their little whole back and forth was hilarious. Like, that's what I feel like is low-key missing because I feel like everything doesn't always need to lead to physical altercation. So the fact that they was going back and forth, tit for tat, reading each other, that was funny. Like, it was needed. And Natalie was laughing, and I was like, Natalie, that was hilarious. I did watch it. I watched that last night before the episode dropped for Bad versus Wild. What you want to talk about? What's your specific thoughts that you thought about that episode? 22 of y'all. Thumbs up the video. Drop a comment in the chat. Let me know y'all here. And if you're new, subscribe. Please do that. Brooklyn, what's up? You finally made it to the live. You made it to the live. You always catch them late whenever they're done. Anna can go. You think so? Anna is funny. I love Anna. I feel like she's needed for comedic relief because she's hilarious. She's what Mariah Lynn thinks she is. Anna in them confessionals, naturally funny. Like, she's not trying and she's funny. Like, that whole eclipse moment that she had, hilarious. Talking about Rolly looking like that shit blew me. You didn't watch it yet, okay. She do look good. I will give her credit. I was one of the ones that was like her. She gonna have to go under the knife about 80 times before she looks decent. But she looks decent. I don't know how many times she probably don't went under the knife, 4 or 5 times now. She looks decent. I will give Rolly her props. Like, this is for her to be getting free surgeries. It's crazy. Have y'all been watching her show? I'm not watching it. I have not watched not 1 minute of it. I've been watching January Flowers recaps of them, but I have not watched not a single episode. Don't plan on it. But from what January Flowers is saying, she's in Atlanta getting fried chicken and stuff after she's getting the surgeries, which I think is absolutely insane. I ain't gonna lie, she was serving. It's the best she's ever looked. Natalie's gotten, I'd say since, because I would even say in ATL, Natalie's confessionals were always good. I feel like Natalie's always looked good in her confessionals. Like, I feel like in terms of her dressing and stuff, she's gotten better. Her wigs have definitely gotten better. And this is coming from a man that don't know nothing about hair, but I can tell what looks good and what don't look good. And Natalie's been looking good. I would say so. She been putting a little bit of her pieces together a lot better. I hate her pink wig, but she wanted to be Tasiki. Yeah, she wanted to be Tasiki, and then she wanted to be what's her face, Stunner Girl last season. Biggie call out, yeah, and then she gonna call her out again next week when Natalie's talking about that baddie shot o'clock, and Biggie's like, it's not time for that baddie shot o'clock. You always want to do that, and I'm glad she said it because I'm like, the way Natalie is always just so adamant about baddie shot o'clock. It's embarrassing at your age. And what do y'all think about Callie too? Callie and Natalie getting into it next week is going. That's what I'm most looking forward to. I feel like I'm gonna like Callie. Do y'all feel like y'all gonna like Callie? And it's funny because I can't stand Blueface. I can't stand that whole part of that family that she got over there. But I feel like I'm gonna like her. I feel like I am. It was horrible. And y'all know I was trying to give it the benefit of the doubt. I tried. I think I stuck through like the longest streak of me doing consistent episodes. I think I stopped after 5 or maybe 4. And I didn't watch it back. I didn't even watch Juicy's. And I love Juicy. Miss Juicy from Little Women LA. I love her. And I was anticipating her episode. And I did not watch it because the show is stupid. The games suck. I feel like they don't have any kind of structure in regards to how they wanted to do the show. And then the games are dumb and boring. And you can tell the cast is bored doing the game. So If the cast is bored doing the games, the audience can't stand watching it unless it's a fight. This it's chop. I don't want to see a season two. Like if they get a season, they're probably going to do a season two, but I don't want to see it. And we all know they're going to put together a good trailer because the super trailer made it look like it was going to be a crazy good show, and it was horrible. Exactly. Definitely gives a slideshow, which is stupid. And I'm like, why are y'all doing this with the budget y'all have now? You would think it would be kind of along the lines of how Baddies West was. Baddies West intro was the best one for me. It didn't look cheap. Like the girls look good. I have ideas for Bad versus Wild, but Zeus is not gonna listen. Drop them down below. I want to hear what your ideas are. She did. Yep. You like it? Oh, it's like a documentary. Okay. Are they really cutting her up like they did in that suit in that trailer? I saw maybe 2 seconds of that trailer and I clicked off because they was cutting her up. I don't want to see that. I do too. Rolly back in the day was actually I stopped liking Rolly after West, I want to say. Like going into East auditions was when I stopped liking her for real. Because the way she was acting towards Biggie in them auditions, I knew I was not gonna like her on East. And sure enough, I don't like she gets big headed. It's one thing to be confident, but she's got this air of arrogance, like she's better than everybody. When you need to humble yourself, like humble beginnings. You came from humble beginnings. Never forget where you came from. She clearly forgot where she came from. I don't know what you meant by that, Johnny. You have to repeat that. Bad versus Wild could have been amazing, but the trash games, the over sexualizing of women makes me cringe. They never engage with the audience, so the audience is bored as hell. You're right. That's true. And then like the over sexual games, that was too much. Like the whole cucumber stuff. It's like, what are you really gaining from this, and what is the purpose in that? Like that whole situation was stupid. I'm glad the cabaret girls got beat up, but Natalie fans and Zeus fans specifically be narrating Natalie's sneak rush as a beatdown. Jocelyn didn't lose, and I can stand. I agree. I said the same thing. Some people was in my comments saying that I was being biased because I said Jocelyn got Natalie. And I'm not being biased because I like both of them. Honestly, Jocelyn cracks me up just as much as Natalie cracks me up. They're like both guilty pleasures of mine because they both have moments where I really like them and they both have moments where I don't like them. But I feel like when you watch how Natalie, she kind of bum rushed, she swung, but she missed completely. And Jocelyn tried to swing and she knocked her own self off of her own balance. And that's when she fell back. People were saying that Natalie made her fall. Natalie didn't make her fall. She made her own self fall. She got back up. And we couldn't tell fully what really happened because the camera was shaking so much. But she swung. I could have sworn I saw her swing. And then that's what made her grab Natalie's hair. And she pulled Natalie to the ground. And when she pulled Natalie to the ground, you saw what happened when she got up. Natalie was all disheveled, ripped up everywhere, wig off. Jocelyn got up and looked the same way she did when she got down. So I'm like, so who really won the fight? If I'm going to give it based off of, like I say, at the end of the day, it depends on who is. It really depends on who's got more damage. And granted, I didn't see any scratches on either of them per se, but Jocelyn got up looking the same way she did going down. Natalie got up looking a mess. And the same thing could be said with the whole Stoney and Callie Bad versus Wild when Stoney got Callie on the first round, but Callie really got Stoney on that second one because you saw how Stoney got up. Stoney got up looking just like Natalie did. So at that point, I gave it to Callie because it's like, we ain't seen no hands being thrown, but the way you get up after the fight tells me everything I need to know. Bad versus Wild had so much. They had so much potential, and Zeus is trying to pick his next baby mama. Basically, that's what happened with Nick. But Bree from Selling Sunset, she ain't gonna have that because you know Bree got her territory stamped. She claims she's the head baby mama. The only good episode of Bad versus Wild was 1, 2, 5, and 10. 1 was good, which was Jocelyn and Natalie, number 1. 2 was Tokyo Tony and Blueface's mama. That was a good episode. Which one was 5? Did I recap 5? Let me see. 5. I might have recapped 5. I can't remember. I'm trying to pull it up. Which one was 5? Let me go to the playlist. Episode 5. I did not recap that one. So yes, I did. Oh, the Bad Girls versus the Baddies. That one was good. And then episode 10, which is what we did last night. Yeah, you're right. And you see you see the common denominator. There are baddies and baddies essentially. So, and Jocelyn's girl. So, and Jocelyn, I should say. A beatdown is what Tasiki. Y'all ready to talk about Tasiki? Because Tasiki with T Love, the way she started. When somebody start doing this before you start fighting, you need to run the other way. That's like crackhead energy. And then you already know how Tasiki give it up, and T Love know how she gave it up, or maybe she didn't because, well, yes, she did. I was gonna say maybe she did because they didn't air the reunion before they filmed this, but they definitely aired what she did to what's the old girl's name? Krishan's friend Marsh. They already aired that, so she should have known what she was walking into. And she let Tasiki straight beat them coins out of her face. Tasiki, she was boom, boom, boom. And when I'm sticking like this as hard as I am, that's how hard you can tell she was hitting with force. Like she had a purpose. And that's the thing with Tasiki. When she fights, she has a purpose. If she's gonna hit you, she knows she wants to hit you. She wants to hit you hard. And I saw something online that said that Tasiki said that she can hit harder or plans to hit harder. I'm like, at that point, if you hit any harder than that, you're gonna catch a charge. The way Tasiki fights, she could kill somebody with her hands. Like that's one of the things to be registered. They really chop Rolly up. The show shows how bad Goals is. Is that why they are suing Zeus? Because they're exposing them for how terrible of a plastic surgery company they are. I love anyone that comes from that. So I like Callie. I like the fact that she's coming in there wanting to come for her. Because Natalie, like I say, I as much as I love Natalie, Natalie needs to get put in her place a couple times. And I'm glad Callie's doing it. We already know Tommy gonna do it. So it's good. Like make Natalie work. Don't let her get off easy like she did last season. Even though ET jumped in there and got her at the reunion, but she got off easy all season. Like she was sitting there orchestrating everything. Just because she's the EP does not mean that she cannot be touched. Like she can be touched. And then word on the street is the Claremonts and Aubrey O'Day have it in their contract that nobody can touch them, which I do believe. Aubrey O'Day will call the cops. The Claremont twins don't put in all that work getting their bodies done. I highly, highly, highly doubt that they don't have that in their contract because they don't put in too much work into that body for it to get popped. Yeah, I saw a video of something squirting out of Rolly on the camera. Gross. Gross. It was the crowd yelling, "Eat for me." I know they knew what time it was. Zeus is crazy for showing all that on Rolly's show, at least. Exactly. Like, blur it out. Don't nobody want to see that. Like how they was letting. And then that's the same thing with Zeus. They blur out certain things. Like, certain episodes, they be showing girls' titties and stuff. And then, like, if you watched in the episode last night when Jela's top was down, they blurred it out. But on Baddies South, when Krishan was fighting and her top was all down and they had all her boobs all out. And then last season when Smiley had that episode, the seizure, when she was throwing up and stuff, they didn't blur that out. Don't nobody want to see that. Like, blur that out. We know that she's throwing up, but like blur out the vomit. We don't want to see that. That's stuff that people don't want to see on TV. You don't like Jocelyn? Explain to me why. I don't doubt you. Jocelyn is she's a polarizing person. So you either like her or you hate her. Me, I like Jocelyn because she's entertaining. I take away all of the things that she does because she's entertaining. Like when she called that dude a fat ass that was trying to do her hair, I was cracking up because she's just so uncouth. But she's entertaining. I take her for that. She's an entertainment to me. And then when you watch her show and the way she treats her girls on the show, that's when I don't like her. Because I don't like how she treats them and then expects them to kiss her ass. So that's why I don't like her. But as an entertainer, as a reality TV entertainer, she's entertaining to me. But I want to hear your thoughts, but I definitely understand why people don't like her. I noticed Lemmy Pepper always moves security out the way when Tasiki started fighting. He knows it. Come on now. He better always move them out the way because if she wants to fight, she has a reason to fight, and we want to see that fight. So if he's smart, he would find a way to get her, but she would have to agree to it. But he would find a way to get her a match, like get her a real boxing match. I would say with a pro. Yeah, I would say with a pro. I was gonna say with an amateur, but get her with a pro because she got let her train too. Let her actually train with an actual boxing coach because she got it. Like with good training, when I say good training, like to where she's training her body to meet certain weight and just training to throw them punches while you're cutting. Because when you lose weight, you're not as you gotta maintain your training with the weight loss so that you're getting comfortable to where you're not really losing stamina when you're throwing punches. But I feel like Tasiki is missing her call in not boxing. It's because Natalie is known to be getting beat up, but Zeus fans try to always be different and comment like, "Come on now." That's the truth. The narrative is to hate Jocelyn so they will lie and make stuff up. Exactly. I hate when people always try to be the opposing one. They always want to be different because everybody else is saying what is actually happening. Like when people tried to tell me up and down last season that ET beat Tasiki up, and I kept telling y'all week after week, where are you seeing that? I'm like, you're literally just trying to be different. Like she did not beat her up. She can't fight if you ask me, but she swings enough. She swings a little bit harder than the average person that swings to where if she's fighting somebody that's not like Tasiki that actually really knows how to fight, she will win those fights, which is why she won every other fight that she had on that reunion because she's fighting a bunch of girls that don't know how to fight. And with all that swinging, you gonna always hit somebody. Jocelyn's eye was fucked up. Was it? I got to go back and rewatch it. I saw somebody say something about her eye, but I didn't see it. Goes to suing Zeus because Rolly was talking bad about them on the show because one of her surgeries was botched. Well, she should have known better. Anybody that's offering free surgery, I'm not going to you. If I'm gonna get surgery done, I know I need to go to the top of the line where I know I'm gonna be spending a lot of money because you pay for what you pay, you get what you pay for. If you getting free plastic surgery, you probably gonna be botched. But if you paying 20 bands for some surgery, you probably gonna get top of the line work. So that's on Rolly. Like she's stupid. I really hope that we get to see Tasiki fight more because it's great to watch. We're gonna see at least one. At least we know we got one fight this season, which is with I don't know who the girl is, but it's one of the girls from the auditions where when Tasiki was wearing that yellow hair. We know that's gonna happen later on in the season. So we're gonna see one, and we'll see if something builds from there to where she got to put them hands on somebody at that reunion. Callie's about to drag Natalie the next episode. I agree with you. I feel like she is. And watch the fans say that Natalie ate her up, but Natalie will be making a scene on the beach to come to an understanding with her. I can't wait for that beach episode. That beach episode was like a focal point in the trailer, but I feel like that beach episode is going to be crazy. I feel like that's going to be a big episode. A big episode. While I'm reading this, 24 y'all in here. Thumbs up. Drop the comments down below. If you are new, subscribe. Because this is the first live of the season. I didn't expect to have as many viewers as we typically do because it's the first episode of the season, but hopefully we get more. But keep thumbsing up the video. Keep dropping the comments. If you haven't on the recaps already, go do that too because engagement helps bring people to me. It's free of charge. I'm not going to ask y'all to send me no money. That's all I'm going to ask is for a thumbs up, a comment, and a subscribe. Free of charge. Ain't nothing else to it. She had Tasiki's hair, weirdo. Who had Tasiki's hair? T-Love. She definitely did. Goes to suing because Zeus don't got nothing positive to show about them. Zeus said that they'll show it's a positive experience, but it wasn't for Rolly. The doctor literally hit Rolly's butt after her. Shut up. Are you serious? That's crazy. That's crazy. So it seems like they're not a good company. So Zeus likes to exploit people, but maybe that needs to be exploited. That way it does need to be exploited because if you're doing that after somebody just had surgery post-op, that's crazy. That's not professional either. She does, and that's what she's gonna do. And I saw that in the trailer too for the super trailer. That's how she tries to run up on Tommy on that beach. Like she waited till Tommy wasn't looking. She did that. If you remember, I forget what season of Bad Girls Club it was. I think it was the season that her and Camila, it might have been the All-Star season, the season 12 or 13. When her and Camila was arguing in that kitchen, and then they ended up in the hallway, and Camila was up in her face, and then security was like right in between the two of them, and Camila was all up in Natalie's face, and Natalie wasn't doing nothing. The minute, like Camila made a split-second turn, and the minute she turned, Natalie threw something at her. So you're right, Natalie do be waiting which is, I mean, it's tactic, it's smart. Because I say, if you are gonna fight, you need to be smart, but that's what you got to do. Tommy is good. I love me some Tommy Lee. I love her. I love her to death. She is so entertaining to me. And she always, y'all know Tommy is pretty, and Tommy know how to dress. Tommy is going to always get on TV and have that shit on. Like Tommy, she gives what we want to see. Like she is a baddie personified. I know Nat is glad she met up with Tasiki. I know, right? Because Tasiki is, she is cool with Natalie, and you know Natalie ain't got to worry about it. I just can't respect Natalie at all. She literally was crickets and playing sad at the reunion after ET snuck her. Never got to look back. But it's easy to run up on exactly. And that's the part about Natalie that I don't like. That's the part I don't like. Where is Movie Bay? Movie Bay is probably at work. She is probably at work. We didn't plan to do a live. I'm pretty sure we're gonna do multiple lives this season. So stay tuned. But if you ain't seen her recap, go watch it. All of y'all, if y'all ain't see it, go watch it. Tell her I sent y'all. But yeah, I was talking to her earlier today. Y'all know we talk every day. So we'll probably be on a live or 2 or 3 in the coming seasons. Y'all, Legend might show up too. I've been talking to Legend. I've been every episode I've done last season since we weren't doing it. I've been trying to get him on the lives because I feel like it's better to do it on the lives because when we did the filming, for some reason our connection always fucked up. But I was talking to Legend earlier today, and he said he might jump on a live in the future. So we might have all 3 of us on here. Tommy versus Tasiki, that's not even a fair fight. I love Tommy, but Tasiki would kill her. She would kill her. But I don't ever want to see them go at it. But we know they're going to be in that scene together with Biggie. So I'm excited to see what their dynamic is going to be. I know I'm not going to like Gretch meet either, the Grinch, because she knows that she's not supposed to say the N-word and she doesn't get fan favorite to me. But you know there's going to be people that's going to be backing behind her and that's going to be like, oh, she's the fan favorite. Because you know there's certain closeted racists out here that are going to always back her. In terms of her standing 10 toes and defending herself, I respect that. But if she's defending herself for saying the N-word, she ain't gonna get nothing from me that's positive. So knowing that that's what happened, knowing that we don't know for a fact, even though we've heard it, but we know we're gonna see it. Knowing Jela's track history when it comes to white people saying that N-word, I believe it to be true, and I already know if that's for sure the reason why Jela ended up beating her ass. And then knowing that she bit a chunk out of Jela because of that after saying the N-word, I'm not gonna like Big Rich. Nope. Because if you out here saying the N-word and you biting a black woman and bite a hole through her whole chest, absolutely not. I'm not dealing with the bully stuff this season, me either. They better not start that shit. Because I feel like this season could be good. Just don't do that. Like, y'all can fight and stuff, whatever. One-on-ones, I hope there's no jumping this season, but like the one-on-ones, that's all we need to see. The minute it starts being a multiple tag up on one person and it's bullying and it's not justified, like if multiple of y'all have an issue with somebody, take a name, let that person catch their breath, get it up again. There's no need to jump. So if they doing that bullying shit this season, that's going to piss me off. That's going to piss me off. Bianca's run-up was T, but she can't fight. Because I watched it back again. She had her hands open like this in the fight with Sapphire at the end of the episode. And then you watch the sneak peek when Sapphire stuck her. Sapphire might be redeeming herself this season, but she stuck her good with that right in the preview for next week. And Bianca's hands was like this. I said, Bianca. And then she's kicking too. I'm like, Bianca, no. Love and Hip Hop girls get on here and look crazy. Gretch is going to be on season 5. It's going to be season 5. Gretch is going to be season 5. Yeah. It's seeming like she's definitely going to have a big part in it. Well, technically, E.T. got beat up enough. That ain't need to do. You right, Princess Rose. Tasiki did enough beating for everybody else to really sit down. Which is why I feel like a lot of them got pumped up to actually want to fight E.T. because they felt like she was so tired at that point they can get their wins off on her. But she handled everybody else but Tasiki. Bianca did too much, but it was funny. Her spitting, that's nasty. 30 of y'all, thumbs up. Drop a comment down below. I'm gonna only stay on here till 60 minutes. I'm at 42. So like in the next 18 minutes. So I heard Mariah was mad Bianca didn't fight for her this season, but she literally ran up on Sapphire right away. Exactly. 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 And y'all let me know what is a preferred time for y'all. Do y'all want to do 8 o'clock on Mondays or 7:30? I'm leaning towards 7:30 or 7 o'clock if that's good, because I got stuff I want to watch later on. But y'all let me know what's a good time so that we can have everybody in here at one time. You have to find a way. I know I got it. That is one of my goals for the season, is to learn how to do live calls so I can get y'all on here, because I feel like it'd be a lot easier to actually have the conversation. So yeah, I'm gonna try and do that. I just been super busy. I do 2 days now. Work a full-time job. I got 3 shows that I'm recapping. So I'm a little pressed for time, but I'm gonna find a way. I agree, even though she said the N-word, but we pick and choose who gets to say that word anyways. Not me. I ain't okay with certain people saying it. Like even Anna Mac, I don't even like her saying it. I don't like her saying it. I definitely don't like Mariah Lynn saying it. Even though Anna Mac is Dominican, she don't claim. And that's the thing. A lot of Dominicans don't realize they are black. But the ones that don't claim it, you don't have no business saying it. And she don't claim the blackness of the Dominican in her, so she don't have no right to say it. So, but I agree. Some people definitely do pick and choose who gets to say what. She's fighting Rolly this season, so I might be an ET fan this season. So it's gonna be crazy. I can't wait to see, and I hope she beat her up. I really hope she did. They already are trying to justify why she said the N-word. It's terrible. It's terrible. I'm excited to see Sapphire and Bianca next week. Me too. Where you at? Caro, Lolo, there she go. Movie Bay, they was asking for you. They was asking for you. Said, where's Movie Bay? Like I said, we're gonna do a live a couple times this season, probably multiple times, but we're gonna have to schedule it. Go check out Movie Bay's recap. Like I said earlier, go check it. 4 episodes, she will be called out. Wait, yes, for the 4 episodes, she will be called EBT. You think she's gonna be on 4 episodes? I hope not. Movie Bay in the chat. Bianca said that she didn't like how Suki and Sapphire tried to jump Mariah. That's why she ran up on Sapphire. But I think the run-ups the sneaks are so weak to me. The only time I think you should sneak somebody is if they snuck you. If you getting your lick back, then you can sneak them. But just running up and sneaking somebody, just tell her to just square up. At that point, I think Sapphire would have did it. Because Sapphire has a point to prove this season. So she definitely would have did it. Sapphire needs to be looking at Mariah crazy because they squashed that during the reunion. Exactly. Because I'm like, where's this beef coming from? And then I saw, I forget who posted it, but I saw it on social media today, like screenshots. I think Bianca posted it because apparently her and Mariah Lynn are still not cool now, which is crazy. But she posted screenshots of her and Mariah texting, and Mariah saying, like, if Sapphire tries some shit, like it's gonna go up. But she feels like that was cool in the moment. But apparently she told Bianca something to make Bianca come in there jumping. People trying to justify her saying the N-word because she's Spanish, but I have Spanish in me, and people in my family don't say it. Hello? Exactly. Sapphire looks good. She does. That's the thing about Sapphire that will make her a baddie. Aesthetically, she is perfectly fit. Like, the body is crazy. I was shocked. I always thought B could fight. Me too. I always thought Bianca could fight, even though I've never really seen her fight. But certain people you look at and think that person can fight. I thought that, but Bianca spitting on her. That's a no, because she didn't need to do that. Exactly. You just mad because she beat your ass. That's just what it is. Sapphire probably whooped her ass. It's crazy because now, exactly. Wait, they're besties at the premiere last night. But Bianca dropped them texts earlier. What? They was besties at the premiere night. Bianca fight her about it. That's crazy. You did. Look, Movie Bay figured it out. So, well, we're going to be talking about it every day anyway. So, yeah, you're going to have to teach me. I'm going to have to figure out how to do it. And we're going to do this. Movie Bay, you doing lives every week. She gonna say no, but she needs to. Tell her to do them every week. Bianca versus Mariah. That's funny. I can't wait to see that, though. I cannot wait to see how that happens. You too shy to come up. Why? I ain't gonna bite you. I'm shy too, naturally. Naturally, growing up, I've been shy. Growing up, I've always been shy. I don't think I'm shy now. I'm just more, I've always been reserved. Like how y'all always comment how I'm calm and like I'm not super animated. That's which is why I'm shocked so many people do actually watch my videos because I feel like my type of style, the way I am, is not necessarily what gets a lot of attention. Like some of the other YouTubers that like scream at the camera and are super animated, that's not me. I'm super chill by nature. So anybody that's shy, as long as you know how to talk and keep the conversation going, I can talk to you. I can talk to you. I ain't gonna bite. Yes, live calls. I was just about to mention. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna figure it out. That is my goal for the season is to figure out how to do live calls. Um, but yeah, I'm catching up. Oh, so Movie Bay is doing we okay Wednesdays. Y'all know turn her post notifications on. Turn mine on too if you ain't got them on, but turn it on if the tea in the episode is good. Yeah, I'm shocked I got 30 people in here right now because it was the first episode. I wasn't expecting too many people to show up. So the fact that 30 of y'all is in here is good. I'm pretty sure during the season we'll get the numbers up, but it's gonna be good. Mariah versus Asian Doll, I heard was the reason she started beefing with Bianca. Really? And I find it funny how Mariah is fighting with Asian Doll because Asian Doll supposedly is a self hater of dark skinned women. I feel like that's not even granted. If she's fighting her for that reason, I guess it's good, but you're not black. So it doesn't hit the way it would if it was a black girl fighting Asian Doll over that to me. But the video I saw online of Asian Doll talking about Mariah's mama cracks me up. So I don't care about your mama, your crackhead ass mama. Like, and then I can't wait to see Mariah versus Anna Mac. Because apparently Anna Mac fought Mariah Lynn's mama, which I find hysterical. And we already know Anna Mac's probably gonna wear Mariah out. Suki had an attitude now. And you could tell from jump that she did not even want to be there. I feel like she said yes to do the season and didn't really know if she really wanted to do the season. And then she got there because when she got up there on top, when it was just her and Natalie on the yacht, and Natalie's like, "What's up?" Suki was like, like she literally wasn't even like meeting Natalie with the energy she had, and that's when I knew Suki was not gonna. She was not gonna last past the episode, and we all knew that Suki said that she was not gonna be on the show even after they dropped the cast. But I expected her to at least film at least 2 or 3 episodes, or at least 2 or 3 days. Suki got off that yacht and said, "I'm going to Rolling Loud," and that's it. And now she online beefing with JT. Anna Mac supposedly got into a fight with her boyfriend because she gave him some STD and he was chasing her. She ran into a wall and messed up her face. Are you serious? I knew it was something with a man, but I thought it was LP, the lemon pepper. I thought it was him. But I knew it was domestic because the way she was not trying to talk about it, and she said she got into, I think she said, what did she say? She said some particular word instead of a fight. Because if she would have, she normally would have said, like, I got into a fight. If she got into a fight with a girl, I would have thought she would have said, I got into a fight. But the way she said it made me know that it was somewhat a man. And it's not funny. Why am I laughing? But it's not funny if she gave him an STD, that's not funny either. Like the video, come on. What did Ray Malone say? Like the video, it keeps the engagement up. That's what helps me out. I ain't asking y'all for a penny, not a penny, but I just wanted y'all to like the video. Just want y'all to like the video and drop a comment in the chat and in the comments. The comments is also engagement. That's big too. So if you didn't do it on the last 2 videos, go do it. Do it. I like your channel. Love you and Movie Bay. I also like how y'all dissect certain things on the episodes. I don't find it nowhere else. Well, I appreciate that, Princess Rose. I like you too. And I love Movie Babe. Movie Babe, we got super close, super quick. And I feel like when is it? I feel like we first connected. I want to say like February of last year, 2023. And from that day, we've been like this. And I love watching her. I love watching her growth. She supports me just as much as I support her. So it's dope. And I appreciate you for that. And I appreciate you for watching. I appreciate you for jumping in here with me. Biggs. What's talking about? Big Biggie. Quick question though, where do people be watching Zeus without a Zeus subscription? Come on now, I'll be wondering the same thing because they don't deserve my $5. They don't know how to post on time. Exactly. And that's the thing too. I only pay for it and watch it on time because I know I'm doing recaps. And if I have to wait to watch somebody who's posting the video, I feel like I also have to jump on it quick and watch the full episode because, copyright is a thing. It would drag that shit down. The minute they put it up, sometimes it'll get dropped down. And that's the thing that be blowing me too. Some people here recently have gotten in my comments saying, well, I was expecting to fight. You talking too much. This says recap. And not only that, why would you think I'm going to post the whole episode? Like, I'm not going to post the whole episode because I won't have a channel. Like, you get copyright strikes for that, and they will tear your channel down for doing that. I'm black, and I don't really say the N-word. You ain't the only one. I say it all the time, though. The N-word is like go-to to me, but I try not to say it when I'm on here. I will call a white person the N-word, and they be looking at me like, I'm like, sorry. It's just the culture. Mariah Lynn's mama and sister got beat up at the premiere last. They did? By DJ Sky? DJ Sky catching wins out here in the streets. I got to see that. That's why Rolly said, what's your dad? That's why Rolly said, what your nigga did. Yeah, exactly. Me too. I don't like saying the N-word. It feels weird to you. It does. Sure. Some people feel that way. Some people feel that way, and some people like me. I just be saying it. Because I just heard it growing up. My parents say it all the time. I got family members that say it all the time. So if you don't necessarily hear it so much within your upbringing, I can see where y'all would feel that way. But me, I hear it all the time. Anna's boyfriend found out that she was messing around with Lemmy because Stunna exposed it. The fact that she was still these girls is bold. They be having whole dudes on the side and be doing this stuff. It's crazy. Crazy. Well, what's up, Key? I ain't seen you in here. Damn, it's been that long. Thank you, Princess. I don't know. It's been you realize that because I found your page and didn't realize that you was watching me. And then I remember our first interaction like it was yesterday. Because then we did that. We did my recap for, I think it was like episode 9 or 10 of Baddies West. But yeah, we connected quick, and we've been rocking for almost a year and a half now. What was your favorite TV show on Disney Channel? You said Disenchanted. I'm like, what the hell is that? And then I see I Love Waverly Place. I liked the OG ones. Like when I was a kid, I'm gonna be 29 in a couple months. When I was a kid, which that tells you when I was a kid, I liked That's So Raven, Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. What else? What else was out? Boy Meets World. That era of TV, Corey in the House, those shows. That was and then I love the movies. The movies back in the day, like Double Teamed. Me and my sister we loved The Ultimate Christmas Present. We watched that every single year. Them movies back in the day but I can't watch Disney Channel now, and I feel like it's because I'm older. I can't watch these kid shows nowadays because I feel like it's because I'm older and I know it's cheesy. But I feel like if I was of that age, I would like the shows now. But the shows now suck. Mariah, but I also loved what was I about to say? I forgot. There was other shows that I liked on other channels though. Mariah's always bringing up her family to get beat up. Exactly, like if you're gonna bring your family, you need to bring about like 12 of them because even all 12 of them really don't stand a chance. Is Rolly and Scotty coming back next? Coming back next if Baddies gets another season. If Rolly and Scotty coming back next. We know they're gonna come back, which sucks at this point. I'm done at the point. I'm at the point where I'm over bitching about them coming because we know they're gonna come. And like I said, if they give enough of a cast that excites me enough, I'll put up with it. Like with Tommy being on here, I was immediately gonna watch it. Aubrey O'Day, I was gonna watch it because I wanted to see how she was gonna get along with these girls. The Claremont twins coming back, I was watching it. Jela coming back, I was watching it. The new girls like Tinkerbella, Diamond the Body, I was watching it. I wanted to see those girls. And then the auditioners, the new girls that are coming in, a lot of them I didn't know, but I wanted to see what they're gonna give because a lot of them I didn't even remember were even at the auditions. She can, like we say it every year, y'all know. I say it every season, but she gonna always be back. She always up under her ass. Yeah, the blog has videos of the aftermath of the fight. I gotta watch it. I think the Zeus T page incorporate. Okay. Gotta watch it. Gotta watch it. But we in the last 3 minutes, y'all, of the first live of the season. Before y'all click off, it's 36 of y'all in here now. Please give me 36 likes on that video. And if you're new watching it, subscribe. And also drop a comment. Just say what's up on the actual video. I know y'all in the chat, but do it on the video too before y'all click off. But final 2 minutes, rapid fire, drop them down here. T Dollar was good. I'm only watching for Tommy. Tommy is the champ. She's my favorite. She's my favorite on the cast. Tommy's gonna always give me a funny moment. Stunner Girl Network, yes. She got a network. And I see Stunner Girl done got her body done, and I don't think it looks good. I don't think it looks good. I think I'm gonna like Callie. I didn't know she was that beautiful. I think so too, and she is beautiful. Her mama's beautiful too. So I think I'm gonna like her too. I really do. I feel like she's gonna be entertaining. I feel like she's gonna stand on her own and do what she want to do, and I'm always gonna respect that. These confessionals were given. I was shocked. I hope the girls consistently stayed looking that good. Exactly. And Meatball even looked good. Movie Babe, me and Movie Babe was talking about it. And I was not expecting her to at least put herself together. And when they showed the clips of her looking good, like put together, I'm like, she's a decent looking girl. She's not that bad looking, but she be looking a mess when she don't put herself together. Rolly and Scotty need equity in the back. For real, at this point, they need to get some stock in Zeus. Some way. As much as y'all own them, y'all need to have something. And Scotty, the fact that Scotty don't have a business right now, Rolly finally got her show, but Scotty has nothing to show for her. Like she's a personal trainer. She needs to have she should have some type of fitness line, like brand yourself. Like you got a nice body, so why are you not doing something with fashion? And she knows how to dress too. Like why are you not? You haven't started a fashion line. You need to start a fitness line, start a fitness brand where you can start workout clothes, design your own equipment. Like Natalie used to do that. I don't know if y'all remember, but back in the day, before this even existed, Natalie had her own fitness stuff going on. She had elastic bands, resistance bands. She was selling all that stuff online, packages and stuff. Like Natalie, one thing you say a lot of things about Natalie, but when it comes to being a businesswoman, she is that. Stunner Girl tries to do everything Tommy do. Meatball keeps that stomach out. I have to read her. And Movie Babe gonna do it too. Tommy is Tommy is the one who has an upcoming. Oh, I remember her talking about that too. I wonder when it's gonna come out. We all know Rolly need the money to get more surgeries. Exactly. She got a kid that she need to feed too. Tommy gets paid more than the girls who's been there longer than them. Yeah, right. Tommy getting $200K for 2 or 3 days. And I'm pretty sure Aubrey caught a fat check too. Scotty was on 5 episodes of Bad vs. Wild, and she's in a 360 deal with Zeus. I would never be in a 360 deal with nobody if I was on TV. At most, you probably gonna get 1 year out of me for a contract. And if you want me more, you're gonna have to give me more money, and it's gonna be a 1 year contract. That's it. You're not locking me in for multiple years to where you tell me I can only film with Zeus. Absolutely not. I want you a Movie Babe to do the live on the Met Gala looks. Tell her, because she's a fashion girl, and I'm gonna sit and look and talk about it. But if so, shoot, I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna talk about this. We're gonna wrap this up, y'all, because we about to get off of her. Lemmy won't let Scotty have anything because he supports her financially, and that's how he controls her. And she sat there on that episode last night talking about don't nobody control her. He does. Natalie does. She punched the shit out of her, and we're going to see it next week. No one wants to copy Green. I'm going to let her know. But thank y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. I was nervous at first. I'm like, did nobody get us a freaking notification? Because it was it was just me and Mariah Milan in here for 3 minutes. But 37 of y'all in here, thank y'all so much for coming. Thumbs up the video before you click off. Turn your post notifications on if you have not already, because next week, we going live again. I'm going to try and do 7:30. So turn those on. Drop a comment. Leave me a comment on the video before you leave. And I will see y'all next week. And if you haven't watched the recaps, Bad vs. Wild and Baddies Caribbean episode 1, go do that. And go thumbs up the video and leave me a comment on there too. But I will see y'all next week. Thank y'all again for joining me. And y'all have a good night. Peace.